Okay, so we actually bought and tested the Dentitox Pro Teeth Spray, and in this video we'll be giving you an honest review on this teeth spray so that by the end of this video you'll be able to decide on whether or not to use it or not. And just to prove to you that this review video is not just like the rest where they just talk of the things they are not sure of, I'll show you a receipt of the purchase of the bottles of the Dentitox teeth spray we made, and you can see that on your screen right now. And now that you've seen the receipt, pay close attention to everything I'll tell you here right now, because I'll explain first what exactly Dentitox is, how it works, and what it does. Secondly, I'll talk about the good sides to it and the bad sides to it. Third, I'll talk about the results that the volunteer we tested it on got, and we'll show you before and after pictures of his teeth after he used the Dentitox teeth spray for about 3 weeks straight. Then finally, we'll tell you exactly where to get it for the best price possible if at the end of this review video you consider all the goods, the bads, and the before and after pictures we'll show you, and then finally decide to buy and use it for your teeth. So I'll get the review started by talking about what exactly Dentitox is, what it does, and how it works so that you understand fully what you're buying. But before we get into that, if this is your first time on the Modified Critics YouTube channel, my name is Chisom from the Modified Critics YouTube channel, and what we do here is that we buy products, softwares, and courses, and we either try them out ourselves or give them to volunteers to try them out, and we publish very honest reviews that talk about both the goods and the bads of the products so that you can make an informed decision on whether or not to buy and use the product. So to support our work here, just leave us a like on this video, drop a comment telling us where you're watching from, and also comments asking us any questions you have about Dentitox, because we'll always be around to answer. And yeah, finally hit the red subscribe button and turn on the little notification bell icon right beside the subscribe button so that you get notified when we drop new reviews on various products around the internet. So yeah, and let's now get into the review, starting by what exactly Dentitox teeth spray is, what it does, and how it works. To keep things short and straight to the point, the Dentitox Pro teeth spray is a revolutionary dietary supplement formulated with natural nutrients and ingredients that help strengthen teeth and gums. And now that I'm sure you know what the supplement is, I will now give you a brief on what it does and how it works. So to keep everything short still, Dentitox Pro has so many vitamins, minerals, plants, and herbal extracts that get into the root of the problem and treat all your teeth issues naturally. Dentitox Pro, when applied to your teeth and gum, directly opens up pathways to enter inside. And it's really that simple. And yeah, now that I'm sure that you know what it is, what it does, and how it works, I'll now move on to talking about the pros and cons, which are the good and bad sides of the Dentitox teeth spray supplements. I'll start with the pros, which are the good things about the supplement, and after that I'll talk about the bad sides. The first thing that we must mention as something good about Dentitox Pro is that we noticed a very big reduction in bad odor and breath from our volunteers' mouths. The second thing that we must mention as something else that we must consider is a pro is that it didn't require our volunteer to stop eating some of the foods that the other people who go through issues with their teeth are told to stop taking. The third thing that we must mention as a pro here is the fact that Dentitox Pro saves thousands of dollars from the root canal and other dental surgeries because it's cheap when compared to what you spend on other tooth solutions. And here, the fourth thing and final thing that I would love to mention as something that we would consider a pro that comes with a Dentitox supplement is the fact that you can get your money back if for any reason it doesn't work for you. And now that we've mentioned the pros, which are the things we found and liked about the supplement, we'll now talk about the bad sides as well. Because for sure, everything that has good sides has bad sides as well. And we'll address them, and then after addressing them, we'll then show you the before and after pictures of our volunteers' teeth after 3 straight weeks of trying out the Dentitox supplements. So for the cons, the first thing that we'll mention here as something that we didn't really like about the Dentitox supplement is the fact that the results are very drastic. We did our research and found that most people see results fast with it, but that people as well start seeing results from like 5 to 7 weeks of constant use. I will include that as a con because we feel it would have been better if it was typical, but it's kind of expected because humans have different dentitions and different problems as well. So yeah, the second thing that we'll have to mention as a con that we found with the Dentitox supplement is that it has restrictions. What we mean is that it can't be used if you're under 18, pregnant, or breastfeeding. You should see your doctor to advise you on whether or not you should use it if you're in one of the restricted people. And the third and final thing is that we must mention is the fact that we noticed our volunteer told us that the Dentitox supplement makes him numb to taste after like the first 10 minutes after use. I would include that as a con because it's a common disadvantage with even toothpaste that we use on a daily basis, just that of Dentitox supplement lasts a little bit longer than that of the normal toothpaste. And yeah, now that we've talked about the pros and the cons, we'll now show you 3 different pictures of what our volunteer's teeth was like in the first week of use, the second week, and the third week, so that you'll be able to weigh things out and finally decide on whether or not the Dentitox is something you want to use or not. And yeah, before we show you the pictures, if after seeing the pictures you finally decide that you're going to try the Dentitox supplements out, there'll be a link in the description of this video. That's the link to their specific page on their website where you can get Dentitox for the cheapest price possible. You can just click on the link right after watching this review, go over to that specific page, make a payment at the cheapest price, and save some money if you decide that you're going to use Dentitox. So yeah, here are the 2 different pictures. You can clearly see the difference between week 1, 2, and week 3. And from what you can see, the Dentitox supplement clearly works, but it's not magic. It takes time. So yeah, we do recommend it. And like I said earlier, if you're going to get it and try it out, just click on the first link that you'll see in the description of this video, and it will take you to the specific page on their site where you can pay for your bottles and get it for the cheapest price ever. And yeah, that's the end of this video. But don't forget to leave us a like, a comment, telling us whether where you're watching from, ask us your questions, and lastly, subscribe and turn on the bell notifications if you're someone that likes to buy products online, so you get authentic reviews from the site. See you on our next video. Peace.